So, I'm back, and of course, we gotta do a mock race before we start any official ISCR League series, or this series. So we do a mock race. So welcome to Daytona. You might notice that this is a little bit different, not because it's a different version of the track. This version of the track has been out for a while. That's one of the first Daytonas that I used back in the day. But we return, but with a few changes. I'm pretty sure you can already tell by looking at the background.
Without further ado, let's get this race started. Drivers, start your engine!
Engines fired up. Here we go. And if you haven't figured it out yet, well, let's see if we can get a better view of this. There we go. That's a bit better. Yep. Looks like the 92 car has already got problems. A lot of fix shows, a lot of duplicate numbers. But, that's what we gotta do here. We take a look at the field, a mixture of real and fictional drivers. Some little bit throwback. We got Johnny Benson in the 23 car, but being scored as the 123 car. We got Bill Elliott in the 009. Who else we got? For some reason it doesn't say Joey Logano. But let's take a look at the helicopter cam. There's Ken Schrader in the 36. Back in the 36 car we got two M&M's car, I believe. Or three. No, there's the other one. Yep, we got three. There's one right in front of me. Right in front of Ken Schrader. And there's the other one. You might notice that this is a different mod. This isn't the Gen 6 BR15 mod. So the double sixes will roll off. We'll take the field to the line. As the pole sitter, the original pole sitter, follows the pace car to pit road as we get set to go green. Green flag is out. We're underway here at Daytona. Pretty sure you guys already figured out. And also look down there into turn 1. No grass. So like most restrictor plate races, they start off really slow. Takes them a while to get up to speed. Takes about a lap for them to hit 200, 210. That's where we finally see them go. See, they're trying to squeeze down to the bottom. They don't want to be all the way to the top. 88 able to do it. Dale Earnhardt Jr. able to get down there, helping Denny Hamlin in the 11 car, not in his FedEx car. I have no idea what he's being sponsored by. Let's take a look at the roof cam. Oh no way, he is still sponsored by FedEx. Just it has the full name on it. Okay. Federal Express. Okay. Being fancy today. Trevor Bayne in the 6, up to the front, helped with Kyle Larson in the 42 car. He tried to pick up the 6 car, the other 6 car, being scored as the 006 car. As Larson to the inside of the 6 of Trevor Bayne. Jumps up to the outside. Eric Jones in the 77 has help from Casey Kane in the 5. Starting to see the outside line starting to grow. Larson leads the top, Casey Kane leads the middle, and the 3 leads the bottom. We'll just pretend this is Austin Dillon. And you can also look at the backstretch. Something is missing and replaced with something else. Okay, 3 wide pretty much all the way through. It's unbelievable how they can do this. There's a lot of 4 cars. You can see 3 of them right there. But none of them are Kevin Harvick. See the other 77 car. And a 92, yeah. fell back. There's the other Eric Jones. I guess it's a clone. Two Fords, Toyota, both Toyotas, move up to the front. Got 04 and 004. These two try to edge out the field, trying to get something going here. Able to hang on to second. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Eric Jones, Chase Elliott, and Alex Bowman in the 188 car. There goes Stenhouse Jr. He's got a run. He's got help. So they'll split up the double fours. Trying to stay up top. Trying to get to the bottom. Didn't work out. There comes Stenhouse Jr. Down to the bottom. Got pushed from Matt Kenseth in the 20 car. Chase Elliott. And Bowman. Who's at the 33 car? Who's in the 33 car? Just the 33. Okay. Toyota. We got a Skittles sponsored card right here. A couple of guys making their way up to the front. Here comes Matt Kenseth in the 20 car. Not wasting any time. He takes the lead right away from Ricky Stenhouse. Six laps in, or 5 laps in, and it's been pretty clean so far. Why do I keep saying Eric Jones? That 20 car just looks way too familiar. 88 at Bowman in the 33. Give me a second. To the bottom. Bowman couldn't quickly react. He gets left out to dry. His teammates are nowhere to be found. He's got to go through a couple cars before he can pick up his teammate. Got Chase Elliott on the top and Jimmy Johnson down on the bottom. Here comes Kurt Busch in the 41, and we got another 77 car. This time the 077. Giving Busch the push up into the top 3. We got the fictional 41 car by sponsor. Well, the main sponsor isn't Haas Automations, but it's on the side. I don't know what that is on the hood. Johnson leads the bottom, and here comes Kurt Busch. Quickly drops to the bottom, leaves the 023 hung out to dry. Leader's got a big gap here. He'll get a run on him. Kurt Busch slides up. He's trying to follow the leader here if he can, but the 33 will cut back to the bottom. I need to make a new formula. Running this with default ratings. It was pretty realistic. But kind of boring, but realistic. This is somewhat actiony. It's pretty cool to see these all guys going 3 wide. They don't make a lot of, they don't make crazy moves though, like they do with the default formula that came with the mod. But back to racing, the 077 down to the bottom. It's got the 41 and got Ryan Blaney in the 21 moving up to the front. Only problem with the new formula that there will be slow cars. There will have cars that will struggle, but it's realistic though. Not every race you can have the best performing car. And here, a slow car, I believe that's a 92 car. Of course, with him out of the draft, only going 183 miles an hour alone versus 190 in a pack. So a huge, huge difference right here. That is unrealistic. They'll go 210. Crazy, isn't it? Here goes the 4. He'll leave the 077 car. There comes Joey Logano, Jamie McMurray, and Bill Elliott. They're trying to block both lanes here. He's got a strong car. He's been out there for a bit. Longer than anyone so far. Well, it's still very early in the race. As they're closing in on slow traffic. Here comes Joey Logano in the 22. And the 33, of course, back down to the bottom. As a drag race for second. Allow him to get a small lead. But they'll get a run on him. Casey Kane pushing the 22 Logano there. Go side by side here. They're getting a little bit crazy. They're about to split up the two packs. Logano to the 22, Kane in the 5. Got the 024 here. Up into the top 5. Battle for 5th. 04 and 006. You could say not 007, but 006. As I close in on the 92 car. Let's see if we can pick up the draft here. Let's see. With these type of cars, you don't really need to push. Air can pick you up. Kane follows the 5. No, when Kane follows the leader here, he does not make a move. Let's see what happens. He might use the lap car, or about to be a lap car, a pick. There he goes. He looks to the inside. A great block by the 33. He's doing everything he can here. 3-car breakaway. Look at the difference when they run single file. It didn't take him long. Split away from the pack. Here they come. Kane to the bottom. 33 is going to be forced to the top here. Let's see. Back down to the bottom. Great move by the 33 car. Kane now falling back right behind the 92. Lost some momentum there, but he hangs on the 3rd though. 24 there. Up in 2nd. Giving the 33 a great push down the backstretch, allowing both of them to get away from the field so they can't get a run on them. Lagging back. He's trying to set him up here. Let's see. He's got a teammate behind. Great move by the 33. Went top to bottom. Now I thought they were going to wreck. 92 was started on the pole. There goes Kane. His teammate doesn't go with him. They might be switching spots. Kane might have the faster car. But the 92's pushing him. Alright, he leaves his teammate out there. Got another 22 car in a Chevy. There goes Kane. He's gotten some help. He sees another Chevy behind him. He's got to run. Looking down to the inside. Might get us as a new leader here. Chevy versus Toyota. Toyota up top, Chevy on the bottom. Kane with a great run. He had a great run down the backstretch. That 92 car really helped him. As he slides to the top, holds the outside line, but the 22's going to get a run on him. Here goes Kansas on the 20 car. And Kane now gets hung out to dry as the 22 Chevy. That's a weird name. Back Kenson on the 20 car. There goes Roush Kurt Busch in the 97. Looking to take the lead here. Three wide for the race lead here. It's almost like the 2015 Daytona 500 where they're all 3 wide. Pretty much all the way through. Then there might be a breakaway. As Kane in the 5 has taken the lead, the 3 of Austin Dillon will go with him. A little contact there, back there I think. The other Eric Jones, Eric Jones the clone, is not doing so well. He's lost touch with the pack. He's way back. I believe the 72 and the 24, Chase Elliott, almost wrecked. I put him a lap down here, so he's on the backstretch. We've just passed the halfway point. Here at Daytona, they got a 4-car breakaway. If they keep this up, no one can touch him. But the 4 wants to go to the inside. Well, he's on the inside. He wants to make a move, but he's got no help. No way. He's got something. He got by the 77. Oh, got crash. Car on the wall. Car on the wall. Caution flag is out. Yeah, we got a couple of cars. 55, 21, 41, 24. Yellow flag is out. So that will save the Eric Jones clone. So you might get back up to the pack and might have a shot to win this race. Yellow is out. Casey Kane in the 5 car, your race leader. We'll take a look at the replay. Starting to get a little bit wild here. You see the 24. The 024. He looks down to the bottom, trying to squeeze to the bottom. You know, 4 wide doesn't really work here at Daytona. It's very narrow. And wow, he almost flipped. He got quite a lot of air. The roof flap deploy. Of course, the 41. Kurt Busch, the 55. Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin. Ken Schrader, I believe, made it through. The 55 up in smoke. Ryan Blaney. And no further wrecks up front. It was just there in turns 3 and 4. 55, I believe that's Reed Sorensen, right? Or I forgot who ran the 55. That 55, the peak, was it Michael Waltrip? Oh, he ran the 15, so I don't know. Here's a different angle. Here's a spectator cam. He's right there. They're 4 wide almost. He's trying to squeeze to the bottom. They didn't make it 4 wide. They're about to. '41, Joey Logano as well. There's Kurt Busch. Wow. And Danny Hamlin probably got the worst of that, maybe. Actually, maybe not. I think the 55 did. The 11 was going straight for the wall, but Hamlin able to keep it off. The wall's already got a lot of damage on the front. So our first caution of the day happened on the halfway point. We'll take you back to the restart. Gonna restart with 10 laps to go here. 4 cars out of the race. Kurt Busch, 55. I'll just pretend it's Reed Sorensen if it's not. 024 and Denny Hamlin. Ryan Blaney and the 92 are 1 lap down. Blaney was involved in the wreck. And he's still on the racetrack, sitting in 38th, 1 lap down. As we get set for the restart, will we get another caution or will they keep it clean for the last 10 laps? Pace car to pit road as we get set for the green flag is back out. Here we go. 4 up to the outside, got a better restart. The 3 of Dylan puts the block on him. There goes Bowman in the 188 car. Oh, Dylan couldn't get down there in time. It looks like he wanted to. Larson will now help Alex Bowman in the 88. Gonna try to chase down Casey Kane. He's got a big lead here. Got a very good restart. Bowman slides up, leaving Larson to lead the bottom line, but I believe Kane will just chop down to the bottom. Bowman will go wherever he goes, able to get down there. There goes Larson on the 42. He's trying to go. Bowman pushes his teammate in the 5. But Casey Kane drops to the bottom. Hugs the double yellow line. So he's a sitting duck right here. Larson now fills the gap. Trying to spoil the Henrik party right here, but he's got the 4 car. He's got to run. Nope, he got him. He got him. And the lap car does not go with the 4. I actually made a move on him. He's going to help the bottom line get a position maybe. Take a look at there's a second pack. Not really a, well, yeah, maybe a pack. Pretty much running single file. I don't know, they're just waiting for something. Dale Earnhardt Jr. leading that line. Maybe a bad restart, but they're going pretty much the same speed of these guys. Might be laying back here and see how to keep it clean. Plenty of time to make it back to the front for these guys. Junior's still leading that second pack. We got 2 Casey Kanes out there. Which one's the clone and which is not? This one's the clone. 05. Interrupted there. So we got Casey Kane and Casey Kane clone, but the clone is leading the race as Kane drops to the bottom. Roush Kurt Busch in a 97, not gonna help him. He's gonna try to make a move. for the race leaders. There's 3 wide for the race lead. Looks like they had something going there. But, yeah, the pack just closed on them so quickly. There goes the 33. Probably led the most laps today. Well, there's no more second packers. They're now all in one ginormous pack. These restrictor play races, if you got a bad restart, it could pretty much mean a chance of something. These two running side by side. These guys were up there, but now they're just falling back. Kyle Busch, he'll go by to 77. Gonna come to 6 to go here. 6 laps to go. Toyotas 1, 2, and 3. And they're all fictionals. They got fictionals, real drivers, and clones. The way they've been racing right now, I don't think they're done wrecking. There's probably going to be at least one more caution, either coming to the checkers, or maybe right in between. We'll see what happens here. They're going to get pretty crazy. So far, no one's just flipped. Well, there it is. There it is. Well, little push. 4 wide. Someone's gonna get spin off someone's nose here. Unless he can clear. No. Wait, he might be able to clear. Larson getting a push. Big run. Oh, no. There he goes. Right in front of the pack. How many is this gonna take out? Caution. Not over yet. Not over yet. Yellow flag is out as Bowman in the... Not Bowman in the 88. Oh, I think it's Bowman. Never mind. I don't know. 104 in the race lead. So we're probably going to have to go into overtime. As a zero... No. The 104 now in the race lead at a single file. There it is. Caution. Caution flag is out. I called it. I called it. We're gonna have a... Say we're gonna have one more caution before this is all over. So yellow flag is out. Not enough time to complete the race under the scheduled distance. So we'll go into overtime. Alright, we'll take a look at the replay. You can see the 084 or just 84. And you got down to the double yellow line, you came back up, you got into Larson. I think he thought, probably maybe didn't like it how Larson might pinned him down. They got pretty close into turn 3. So here comes the 006. He's there on the bottom. And you know they're going to wreck. They're 4 wide right here for 4th. Or no, 5th. And you know they're going to wreck. And it looks like someone's about to clear. I thought Larson was going to clear. He had a big push from Eric Jones. And there's just not enough room, and then finally went right around. He got pushed back into traffic, and I thought they were going to save it for that, just for a moment right there. Oh man, what a hit by the 6 and the 23. They just basically just slammed into each other. Big hit. Took a chunk off the 23. Right on board here with the 6 car. Or the 006. Tries to get to the bottom there. 84. Nope, not enough room. Don't come down. Don't come down. And there he went. Yep. He would have went around. He probably would have came back if only he spun out when they're on the straightaway. We could have avoided this whole thing right here. But didn't happen. Came right out of the trial. Took out a couple of good cars here. So there's your second yellow of the day. Took them a while for them to take the first wreck, and it didn't take them long to wreck the second time. So we'll go into overtime. We'll take a look at the results at the line, how they will line up. So that's about it. Then we'll head on to overtime. So here is how they will line up for the the overtime. There will be an overtime line. They'll be restarting double file. Lap cars will get their laps back. So there'll be 36 cars on this restart. Now before we head on to overtime, where is the overtime line? Well, we'll just pretend there's supposed to be a line somewhere around here. Okay, well, right here we'll just call this the overtime line. Once the end, what am I saying? The entrance of turn 3. This is where the overtime line is, and how convenient how there's a caution light right here, so just in case the caution comes out, we can easily see if they got to the line or not. Perfect. Alright, so overtime. The 104 will lead them. Double file. 2 laps. And yeah, that's about it. 2 laps. Overtime. A lot of good stuff. So, we've gone to overtime here at Daytona. 2 laps. And there is the overtime line right there. Pretty sure you guys know the rules, but if you don't, then it looks like there's already a car up in smoke. That's the 04. The 41. Gonna follow him to pit road as well. Pace car in. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Great restart for the 4 car, or the 104 car. Roush Kurt Busch on the outside line. Not a good restart for him. Big lead right here. The 80 to 33. Big push. 2 Toyotas. Larson up to the outside. Getting the draft off Kurt Busch, or Roush Kurt Busch. Big push down the back straightaway. I'm saying that a lot. And he's able to clear. He'll cut back to the bottom. Larson really helped him out there. We just got by the overtime line. If a caution were to come out right now, race will be over. Here comes the 97 to the inside. Coming to the white flag. He's gonna make his move now. Oh, they're gonna come on. They're gonna come. Drag race for the race lead. They had a gap. They'll be all over him. So the white flag is out one more time around. Roush Kurt Busch to the lead. Eric Jones in the 77 closing in. Kyle Busch, who was lagging back, up in the mix as well. Roush Kurt Busch is trying to block all 3 lanes here. Cuts back to the bottom. I think he's got it right here. Coming to the checkered flag. Kyle Busch in the 18 closing, and he's clear. He slides right up, but he won't be able to make it. Checkered flag is out. Kurt Busch has won the Daytona 500. And we got a wreck at the end. Big wreck at the end. Or Roush Kurt Busch has won Daytona, not the Daytona 500. What am I saying? They crash right after they crossed the start-finish line. They waited till the end, which is a good thing. So the race ends under green. Officially ends under green. That's Roush Kurt Busch in the 97 has won it. As we take a look at the full race results. So, the Busch brothers go 1 and 2 here at Daytona. Joey Gase third, 74, 104. Eric Jones, Bill Elliott, 004, the 80, and the no, not even just 022. That is your top 10. And we gotta take a look at that the wreck right at the end. They look pretty clean. They're racing pretty clean. Oh, right there. Just when they're coming to the line, the 33 gave the 42 bit too much. Turned them around right in the tri-oval. Took out a whole bunch of cars, but no one flipped. So no. Not really a major wreck, but they almost did. And it really piled up right at the end. There's the Eric Jones clone. Got right to Joey Logano, came back up. Bowman in the back of the Chevy 22, or the O22. Wow, a wreck after, or yeah, pretty much right after they crossed the line. Well, the 42 was already sideways before he hit the line. Got pretty wild at the end. Everyone's going for everything, so this is pretty expected. One more time, right on board with the 33 car. Gives them push on the left side. They're coming to the checkered flag, and then there he goes sideways. That 42 hit hard. Hit hard again. At least they made it back, so that's good. So no race, ending under caution. So there you have it. Full race results once again, and will now take you to victory lane. Roush Kurt Busch has won it here at Daytona.